The summer of 1940, the history of the months that decided the fate of Europe in World War II, written by Charles River editors, narrated by Arthur Armstrong. Introduction. My Luftwaffe is invincible, and so now we turn to England. How long will this one last? 2-3 weeks? Hermann Goering, June 1940. One of the most famous people in the world came to tour the city of Paris for the first time on June 28, 1940. Over the next 3 hours, he rode through the city's streets, stopping to tour l'Opéra Paris. He rode down the Champs-Élysées toward the Trocadero and the Eiffel Tower, where he had his picture taken. After passing through the Arc de Triomphe, he toured the Pantheon and old medieval churches, though he did not manage to see the Louvre or the Palais de Justice. Heading back to the airport, he told his staff, "It was the dream of my life to be permitted to see Paris. I cannot say how happy I am to have that dream fulfilled today." 4 years after his tour, Adolf Hitler would order the city's garrison commander, General Dietrich von Choltitz, to destroy Paris, warning his subordinate that the city must not fall into the enemy's hand except lying in complete debris. Of course, Paris was not destroyed before the Allies liberated it, but it would take more than 4 years for them to wrest control of France from Nazi Germany after they took the country by storm over the span of about a month in 1940. That said, it's widely overlooked today, given how history played out, that as the power of Nazi Germany grew alarmingly during the 1930s, the French sought means to defend their territory against the rising menace of the Thousand-Year Reich. As architects of the most punitive measures in the Treaty of Versailles following World War I, France was a natural target for German retribution, so the Maginot Line, a series of interconnected strongpoints and fortifications running along much of France's eastern border, helped allay French fears of invasion. The popular legend of the Maginot Line has mostly portrayed the frontier defences as a useless white elephant project that was prompted by a gross misapprehension of warfare's new realities in the mid-20th century, and was quickly overwhelmed by the forceful advance of the Nazi blitzkrieg. English idioms today invoke this vision of the Maginot Line as a metaphor for any defensive measure, strongly trusted but actually useless. Indeed, usages such as Maginot Line mentality, describing an overly defensive, reactive mindset, perpetuate the legend. As a French author and military liaison with the British, André Maurois wrote about his disillusionment with the defensive line he originally enthusiastically supported. "We know now that the Maginot Line complex was a dangerous disease of the mind, but I published this as it was written in January 1940. In reality, the actual Maginot Line proved considerably more functional than memory has served. The true flaw in French military strategy during the opening days of World War II lay not in reliance on the Maginot fortifications, but in the army."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?